Hey guys, my name's David. On this episode I'm going to be showing you the huge dump truck full of soil I'm getting just in a few hours. Okay, so you can see I've got some barriers up all along here, just in case the soil or when the soil pushes. Over here I don't want it to hit my blueberry bush. I'm just going to prop up this cardboard with something. It's not done yet, I still have to do a few things, but as for the fence, you can see it's rolled back and I have this huge opening here. It's weird seeing it with a huge opening. So the dump truck can just back up here and then straight into here and just dump it all in. I had to move a few plants. I had some Brussels sprouts that survived the winter, as well as my kale, which you can see it just over there. So I'm going to put those in my hugelkultur bed because those aren't essential this year. And then the rest of my fence is just rolled back. And all I did is just tie it up with a few metal ties, and a couple, two more throughout it. There's another one over here. So yeah, that's holding the fence back. And then as for this here is my multi-grafted fruit tree. So you can see there's some flowers on it now, which is nice. There's a cherry, plum, peach, pear, apricot. I think there's two types of peaches on here. There's like 6 varieties or 7. So I'm gonna just prop this up. This is just a pallet with a board right now, but I'm gonna put some screws in there and actually make it strong. And I'm gonna get a few more pallets in here and really build a wall so this doesn't get overrun with soil.
Garden?
Is that? Yeah, I'm making a garden.
How many yards is this?
14. Alright, so I've got all the dirt now, as you can see. So if you're ever wondering, this is what 13 yards of soil looks like. And a couple things to note: if you're going to get soil, you need to have a lot of vertical clearance. So you can see I have, there's lines up here, but where he actually dumped it, you have to have like a vertical clearance. I don't know, it's a lot, like 20-30 feet or something, because that dump truck, you can see that when the box goes up, it goes way up. So he was able to pull in and then lift the box up, but it would have hit it if he backed up with the box up, which is why I had to jump in there with a shovel and just get the last bit that was stuck on the bottom there, because it wasn't coming off and he couldn't drive forward and bump it off. And I'll just take a little walk around here so you can see exactly what 13 yards looks like. That is a full dump truck. They couldn't put any more in it. So it fit basically perfectly right in here. My little blocker thing worked out well. Got it all nicely put in place. I almost have no soil in on the grass. Just a tiny bit over here, but I mean, I can just shovel that in. And so now I gotta move this around my yard. If you're wondering, this soil is it's a garden mix soil. It's a topsoil that has a little bit of sand mix in, and some manure, and some compost, and then like just dirt. So now I need to put my fence back into place. I'm unsure if I'm gonna get more soil. I might get 7 more yards of straight compost. And I don't really want to have the hassle of opening the fence again, but I'm not going to leave it open. So I'm thinking of putting the fence back just a little more loose, not quite so kind of Fort Knox, done up really well with all the brackets and stuff. So I might just use some wire to tie it shut, put the posts back in, but not all the way into the ground, and just kind of get it in place so it'll do its job, and then I can decide in a couple of days if I want to get the compost. Now, if you're wondering how much all this soil cost, it was $691.61 Canadian. Let me know in the comments below what you pay for soil per yard where you live, because where I live here, this was $40 a yard, and then delivery of that truck was $92. And I just maxed out the truck at 13 yards of soil. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode. If you're curious what 13 yards of soil looks like, well, now you know. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, check out this other video, and until the next one, have a great day.